Yeah, to continue on what we were speaking on, our video got a little interrupted, but yeah. So as I was saying, my husband and I, we have several businesses. So um, yeah. So if one business is having a slow day, or even a slow week, or even a slow month, um, your other businesses might be booming that day, or that month, or that week. You might even take a loss in one business and then have a double up or even a triple up in another business. So, you know, having it set up that way, it's kind of hard for your business to fail. I mean, all of them can't fail. Um, so that's why it's important to have multiple streams of income in different ways to bring in that, to generate that income. Um, So some people might even look at small businesses like a side hustle, but I don't like to call my small businesses side hustles. I kind of like to stay away from that term because it's so much more than that, and it has the potential and the ability to grow into much more than that if you're putting the energy and the work in. So it's definitely shouldn't be. If you look at your business like a side hustle, that's what it will be. You have to look at it like your small business. Some might call it a side hustle, but I stay away from that term because all of my endeavors have the ability to become even larger. So, like, just like investing, like if you're investing in the stock market, on stocks, trades, foreign exchange, it's the same in business. So, small profits can quickly compile to large profits. If you know anything about, trading, anything like that, those small profits do add up. Um, so don't ever feel like in your small business that if you're making small profits that you're not making any money or your business isn't booming. Because all you have to do is that same thing about, you can do it 10 times, 20 times. And then just like that, now it's a large profit. You just have to put the work in. You have to put the work in. You cannot be lazy. You have to have a plan in order for your small business to work. Um, so yeah, it'll all make sense. The small profits will all make sense if you just can stay consistent. Um, like for example, even if you look at like a bartender or server or waitress, like they might sometimes get a small tip, and then their next table might give them an excessive tip, and so on. So by the end of the night, by the end of their shift, all of their tips, have combined into a nice amount. So yeah, although server, bartender, they might have gotten a few little tips in between, but they still walk away in profit. And it's similar with your small business. Although small profits compiling, you'll walk away with a nice profit. Sorry, I haven't got my screen up today. I'm working off down here. So yeah, so if you are a person that doesn't like to take on too much, or doesn't like to multitask, or just isn't in the position to multitask or run more than one small business, because it's not for everybody, like, but you can create more opportunities from your one small business to make money from the same business, doing different things. For example, if you're a hairstylist can start a small business selling hair extensions in the shop, or even hair products to help that client maintain that look in between. They could also even start a course, maybe teaching people how to become a hairstylist. They could even do tutorials for other stylists on their certain specialty styles and charge a fee for it. They could even create like a YouTube following and displaying their work so they can inspire others around the world. And just like do inspo work and get paid. I mean, like, if you get up to 1,000 subscribers, you can start getting monetization from YouTube. Like, that's all it takes. And most hairstylists, you know, they have a following because they're hairstylists. So a lot of people are looking at their work. So that's a great way, like, in addition to being a hairstylist, to generate some income from that same business. So that is, like, what is that, 5 different things I just named from one business. That's 5 streams of income that a hairstylist can make just going into work doing hair. Even if they're not the salon owner, if you're just a hairstylist starting off, that's 5 different things that can generate that income for you from the same business. So you have to start looking at money like the simplest numbers game that it is, because it's not that complicated. They try to make it seem complicated to us, but it's not complicated as they try to make it look. So in closing, our daily affirmation for today is I will not fail. I will never fail. I can't fail because I've created multiple opportunities for myself. Again, have a happy, productive Sunday. Great start to the beginning of our week. Peace.